Hey, Michael Mapier. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. The rally continues. This is just ludicrous. Ludicrous, ludicrous. Hey, I haven't really not participated in the NASDAQ rally. I just can't bring myself to buy some of the stuff. Even though there's growth there and there's AI future, the valuations just don't make sense to me, and I will continue to stick with my strategy until I see opportunities there. These are the futures that opened at 6 o'clock. You got the 10 year at 371. The dollar is starting to roll over a little bit. It's down almost 1% today, down 0.80 to 102.13. Bitcoin has been hit in the last recent days, and we are up 120 in the after hours here at 6 p.m. opening, and we are 25,590. Oil had a big rally, I think, on some China demand news, so we're back to almost $71 a barrel. And I trimmed a little bit of my XOP because I needed to raise some cash, and it really hasn't been moving much. So I had a lot of exposure there. I was up and I took some off the table, but I'm still long XOP and XLE in that energy sector. The S&P had a huge rally today, and we're a little bit red in the after hours. Gold is 1970, feeders 234, cattle 170. And folks, I mean, if things continue the way they continue, steaks will be a luxury for most, and we'll stick with the hamburgers, I guess, and the chicken, I guess, or even pork. Pork prices are at 91 cents. I guess that's the new contract, and it's gone up because it was in the higher 70s, so the pork prices have rallied a little bit. Small caps at 1906. Ether 1664. Copper under $4 at 389. And housing stocks just continue to make all-time highs. Incredible. Dow Jones down 28. Nat Gas 255. Palladium and platinum, they seem to always be there. And palladium seems to be very undervalued compared to historical price. It's come down a lot. Platinum as well. But the metals aren't participating huge in this cycle so far. I think there's still a lot of leg in the future, leg up for them, but they just haven't really exploded. Silver under $24. VIX at 15. The grains open at 8, but we got corn at 623, soybeans 1427, and wheat 661, which has come back from its lows. They had to, because they've really been decimated. And those are your futures. Year to date, there's that bug puppy that I did a short on. FizzBiz. Where is FizzBiz? Is it FizzBiz stock? Maybe. I always get it wrong. I think it's FizzVin, maybe. I like the website. I just don't remember it all the time. Fizz stocks, maybe. Let's see. Maybe it'll come up under. Is it this one? Yeah, I like this website. I always forget. FinViz. So futures. So the performance of the futures year to date, mind you, we're in June, midway through the year, and year to date, the Nasdaq's up 40%, Orange Juice up 30, Nikkei up 30%. I continue to contribute strongly into the FKIDX, Fidelity International Fund, because my thesis and my thought process is that the Fed is probably done, and they didn't raise rates here in this last meeting. The July meeting will be live, and I think the banks are still under pressure, and I think that the dollar will roll over slowly, and emerging markets, international markets will do well. And I think precious metals will do well, uh, as well as commodities. And I keep preaching, and in the cryptos, maybe 3 to 5% allocation, as it is an asset class. I don't know why they don't put, I don't think they're on here. Maybe I'm wrong. Sugar, 29%. Feeder cattle up 25%. Cocoa, your dark chocolate will be much more expensive, up 25%. The DAX, another international market, up 16%. S&P up 15% year to date. The Euro Stock 50, 15%. Ethanol, 12%. Oats, 10%. Coffee, 9. Live cattle, 8. Gold, 7. Russell, 7. And a lot of the regional banks are in the Russell. Gasoline RBOB, 6.9. Lumber, 6.5. British pound, 5%. Lean hogs, 4. Dow Jones, 4. I don't know what CHF is. That's a currency. Canadian dollar, euro. Most of them are flat. Biggest losers, natural gas down 42%. I've been accumulating UNG because nat gas is at the low, mid 250s. It'll come back. VIX, I think you got to have some VIX here. I think the markets are complacent. That's just my 2 cents. I think we still have geopolitical risk with Russia. I still think the economy is weakening. And the Fed is in a catch-22. We'll see. Inflation is still roaring its ugly head. It's coming down supposedly, but not as fast as they thought. And I don't think they're going to get to their 2% mandate. And we're starting to see more jobless claims. And they're expecting unemployment to head up. So we'll see. And we also have political risk. And as we get closer to 2024, we have that whole year for elections. God help us all. I don't even want to deal with that. So palladium, 22% down, which I mentioned. Canola, 16%. Soybean, 16%. Wheat, 16%. Oil, down 11%. And remember, the SPR, the Strategic Petroleum Reserves, are at 40-year lows, folks. So you want to have some energy exposure. I just don't feel comfortable buying these AI and NASDAQ stocks at these levels. That's just me. Bar chart. Here's some of the stocks in the bar chart. Most active options today. Tesla, 255. Apple, 186. Nvidia, whopping 426. Softy, up 10 to 350 almost. Advanced Micro Devices, 125. Amazon, 127. Planeteer, $16. Wow, that was a single-digit stock. I don't have any of that name. If you guys picked that up, kudos to you. Great job, whoever has that stock in the single digits. Good for you. Nikola, that's a scam. Intel, 35. Neo, Chinese, Tesla, wannabe, 979. Meta, up to 281. Wow. SoFi has gone up a lot too with, that's another issue that's facing the economy. The younger generation has to start paying back their student loans, which I think I heard a report was saying it's about $300 more or less, I think, is their payment, I think. I don't have college debt anymore. I got lucky when I got out of school. I did come out of school. I went to school for 5 years. And I played baseball. I had some scholarships, but it was a private school, and I had financial aid because my mom wasn't a lower single mom raising us, and so I did get some financial aid, but I did have to get some student loans, and I got lucky. I hustled, and I had my first job, and I was able to flip an apartment, and I got it at the right time, and I was able to pay off most of my debts. It's hard to stay ahead nowadays with everything so high. Alibaba, 92. That one's come up. AI, I just don't get that. $46. It's just incredible for a company that I don't get it. Uber, 43. Carvana. Wow. Could have had Carvana at $3 at $26 right now. Everybody thought they were going bankrupt. Google, 125. AMC, 476. Oracle, another monster running Oracle, up to 126. Carnival has done very well, up to 16. Bank of America heading just pretty much steady at 29. PayPal 65. Rivian 15. Netflix, another monster. Since they changed their password deal, man, that stock has just been flying. Pinduoduo, $80. Target finally got a little bid up to 137 with all their controversy. Has really hurt them and Budweiser. Ford Motor Company, 1445. Adobe after the bell, I think, was up over 500. XP. So you just see just a lot of green all over the board. JP, where am I? Snowflake up to 190. Google 125. Disney, another one laggard at 92. A lot of controversy there and political turmoil with the governor of Florida. Mara 936. Valley 1447. General Motors 38. Plug 10. Shopify 66. Coinbase 54. Petrobras 1379. CrowdStrike 159. Affirm, another one I really don't get, $17. Boeing 220. Manchester United 25, and JP Morgan 160. Up 160 to 143. Those are your top 150 most active options. I think you still have to stay. There's a lot of deals out there. I had a list of some of the stocks that I really like. I like Deere. I think Deere has been hit pretty hard. Advanced Auto Parts, they cut the dividend, but it's really been beat up. Look at the chart. I picked up URI. You could look at my history. I told you guys to buy United Rentals 100 points ago. That was a good one. I like Tractor Supply. I like Dollar General, has been really beat up. ALB, which does lithium, I've been picking that up under 200. Ulta has been destroyed. I picked up a little bit of Carvana, like at, I want to say 13 and 15. Airbnb's another one I like. Papa John's. Dick's Sporting Goods is pretty good. I picked up some Toyota under 140. It's doing very well. NVO is pretty undervalued. Mosaic is undervalued. Deckers I like because of the hookah sneakers. I like the candle place, Bath and Body Works. I like them. I like Wingstop. I picked up some Tesla under 200. So I have a lot of winners there. Not a lot of shares, just picking up whenever I can with my checks on a monthly basis or bi-weekly basis. But those are some of the stocks that I think have been really beat up, and there's some opportunity. I don't want to chase the NVIDIAs. I don't want to chase the AIs or the Microsofts or just all those big tech names have really, really rallied too much for my taste. I'll just be patient and wait for a pullback and pick up some of these companies that have been pretty beat up and you know, they have stores around me and they're not going anywhere, I don't think. Anyways, stay the course. You know what I like? Chime in, share the video, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.